Welcome to Break Into Tech Show with Professor Temi Akinwumi of MyIT University, a multi-award winning tech CEO, career coach, and mentor. With decades of hands-on tech career, will ensure your career dreams come true. Join our extraordinary show today on groundbreaking topic for a successful career. Do you want a $100,000 job as a cybersecurity professional, Scrum Master, Business Analyst Software QA, Cloud Architect, Data Analyst, Technical Recruiter, and more? Visit www.myituniversity.com to schedule a call. Come and get inspired to secure a lucrative job, keep the job, and grow on the job. Relax, receive, and see results. We're glad you're here. Share, like, and comment.
Hi, everybody. I hope you're all doing good today. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is Professor Temi Akinwumi. I'm super excited to be here live with you. Thank you so much. I know you're joining me from everywhere. I need you to please introduce yourself in the comment section. Let me know where you're joining from, your name, and where you're joining from. I would love to welcome you. Thank you so much. And also, I will encourage you to share with others. Share this on your platform, on all your social media platforms, so that other people can also see and join us. It's going to be a wonderful discussion today. For people that have never met me before, I've been in tech for 3 decades, and I've been mentoring now for over 18 years. I love to give back and to empower the community, and we have so many testimonies, even from last week. Even from this week, people are getting jobs like off the chain jobs. Even I tell you that those kind of money they make on here, you're gonna be screaming. Can you imagine somebody making 200K? 200K. Can you imagine somebody getting 2 jobs, 3 jobs? That's what I'm saying. Okay, and there's nothing that's impossible in tech. If you put your mind into it, if you try all that you can, and you're in a community like this that can help you, you will get exactly what I'm saying. So let me see who is here with us. Today we're going to be discussing hire me. Hire me. I want to hire you. I want to hire you. Recruiters want to hire you. Hiring managers want to hire you for your different cybersecurity framework, compliance, GRC roles that you want, but are you ready for it? Today we're going to be looking at cybersecurity third-party interview prep Q&A for third-party vendors. I'm going to break this thing down to you from who is a third-party vendor? Why is it important? Why do we do this? And then we start going to the topics. Don't miss out of today. It's deep. You need to have your notepad and your pen ready so that you can learn. I promise you, you will see things in a different light today. Okay, so I see people living in the comments section. Let me greet you properly. I see Shalanda from Miami. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I see, yes, Rafik. Rafik, hi Rafik, how are you doing today? And this is from Tennessee. Lovely. Thank you for joining us. And David Robinson can't seem to land analyst job. Got top clearance, security plus, and criminal justice. Oh, wow. You have great background, and David. You can schedule a call with me. Let's see what you are doing wrong. Give me 1 second. The link is down there. Schedule a call with me on myituniversity.com. You see where you can schedule a call. Then let's discuss. You have so much. You have security plus and criminal justice degree, but you don't have the GRC. Security plus will never land you a cybersecurity job. That's the fundamental. That's an introduction. It's like you went to elementary school and say you can't get into college. you can't get to college because you are missing the high school. So you need to learn the GRC framework and all of that. And that's the missing link. And I'm telling you, David, if you can do the GRC, add it to Security Plus, you can get a job within 8 weeks. That's it. So schedule a call, David, and you come back here to testify to that. Okay? Schedule a call, David. I look forward to speaking with you. Should I get certification? Certification does see that's another thing. Certification does not guarantee you a job. Certification is not what we're talking about. You need to have the experience. Even without being certified, you can get a job. Zero certification, you can get a job. Like if I say I have 1,000 students that are in tech, I'll tell you 50% of them don't have any certification and they have jobs and they are making good money and they are making 100K plus. I told you somebody that make 200K, 2 jobs. Somebody also got 2 jobs last week. So some of them don't have, like the guy that got 2 jobs don't have no certification. The lady that got 200K, she finished and did a certification or two. But plus her healthcare background, that's what she used to land that role. But you can easily land between 100K to 150. I promise her I help you land between 100 to 150 because she's already making like 120 in her current role. It's healthcare, it's not even cyber. But she pushed herself and she landed 200K. Okay? So you can do it. Let me welcome you properly. Let's see who is joining us today. I see Joel. Hi, Joel. Long time. How are you doing today? Welcome. I see Theophilus. Hi, from Virginia. Thank you so much. We are so glad you're able to join us. Dr. Sylvester. Good day, Prof. How are you doing, Doctor? Welcome, welcome. I see Buki Thomas from Philadelphia. Hi, Buki. How are you doing today? These are engineer. I see. Okay, yeah, very good, David. Sounds good. I'll do. Please schedule a call. Let's make you land this job fast. Okay, let's make you. It's possible. You can land it. You have the background. Just missing. There's a missing link. That's all. Yeah. So very good. Very good. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. So I also have QA. I think it's an acronym. Good day, people. Good day. Thank you for joining us. Antivolo said I have Scrum Master certification but no jobs. That's what I'm saying. It's either Scrum Master or Cybersecurity. If you don't have the experience and the mentoring and the support to get a job, is like forcing a cow through the through the very narrow, a narrow pipeline. So you need to get the experience. So schedule a call too. We have cybersecurity program. We have Scrum Master programs. So for Scrum, schedule your call as well. Okay. So let's see. I have ethical hacking. Okay, and graduated cybersecurity option also. I'm a trainee. And what can I add more? Add the GRC, Dr. Sylvester. Add the GRC. Schedule a call with me. Let's discuss that. Because if you have ethical hacking and you and graduates, your graduation doesn't even mean anything, really. It's good to be in college and all of that, but if you want to get a job, you need the hands-on experience. So if you're interested, schedule a call and let's talk about it. Christopher, you doing New York? I'm currently volunteering as VP of Technology in a cloud environment. Very good. So what does that mean? Does that mean that you are trying to get a job or you're already in? Christopher, does that mean that you already have a job? I'm a trainer. Okay, very good. Sylvester, Christopher, okay. Okay. So you don't have a job yet, Christopher. See, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how much certification you have. If a recruiter is engaging you, discussing with you, and then you cannot really present the material, you cannot present the resources, you cannot really communicate with them. They can write there that you don't have the experience. So there's difference between certification. What is certification? Certification is reading the questions and knowing the answer. It doesn't it doesn't guarantee you a job, it doesn't equal to a job. There's a skill to pass certification. There's a skill to do the job. It's two different things. I always tell my students, get the experience, get hands-on, understand. We prep you for interview here. We mentor you here. We guide you here. Once you are in this community, you are here for a lifetime. It's a lifetime support and guidance to break in. So once you break in now, then you will now get your certification, which is also going to prep you for. But you're gonna land a job, prep for the job, and then certification. Okay, so that's how we do it. It's not certification first before job or before experience. You have There's a guy that came on my club bus one day. He has 17 certification, don't have a job. 17. What are you gonna do with it? So I have to now guide him, ask him to remove. We have to ask him to remove some certifications. It's too much. Then I ask him to come for the training. Now I got the job. So that's it. Certification doesn't mean anything. You just have certification, overqualified with no experience. What is it? You, you still don't have a job. Thank God. Welcome from Ogbona from Nigeria. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. I have Razak from Atlanta. Thank you, Razak, for joining us. Thank God. Say, how do I get to schedule a call and register? Or go on our website, myituniversity.com. Look at the to break into tech, schedule a discovery call. It's right down here. Click on it and get it. So Christopher, I'm VP. I'm looking to get a permanent job. Very good. Schedule a call. Everybody that's looking to get a job into cybersecurity, if you're ready to go, I'm ready to help you. We have classes starting even as I speak today. We have some class starting next week. So it's 8 weeks of class. That's all you need. 8 weeks of class is enough. If you don't have no IT background at all, then you do Security Plus and GRC. If you already did the Security Plus, then you just do the GRC, and I'm going to guide you, help you to break into cybersecurity. If you need to break in ASAP, I can help you ASAP. The class that started tonight for 8 weeks. You can use that. If you have some IT background already and you don't need to be in any class, I can mentor you one-on-one by the side. Schedule a call with me. And I also leave my phone number here in a minute. You can also text me right away. I can get on it with you right away and help you. You don't have to keep waiting and wasting time. This year is already going so fast, So let's make it happen. Do you have center in UK? You don't have to. All our classes are online. All our classes are online. You don't need to be. You can be everywhere. We have students everywhere in the world, from Ireland to Germany to UK, Canada, everywhere. So it doesn't matter where you are, even Africa. Okay. Okay, Matthew, welcome. How are you doing? I did an interview, but they never for once made a reference to my certification. All the talks about roles and scenario based. Very good. Matthew is one of our engineers as well. Thank you, Matthew. Nice to see you here. So yes, certification doesn't guarantee you a job. You need to have the experience first. We have Lena from Kenya. Hello, how are you doing today? We have thank God. Okay, I'm ready to start ASAP. So I'll give you my phone number. Reach out to me for people that are ready to start tonight. It's ASAP tonight. Reach out to me. But if you want to start later, then schedule a call so that I can talk to you. But if you want to start with the class tonight, then I need to talk to you to get you ready ASAP. Okay. So hi, Professor. I've signed up to do cybersecurity course to do okay. I have a question to ask. What time does the class start today? Do I use the link in the WhatsApp? Yes, use the link in the WhatsApp. The class starts today at 7 p.m. Eastern time. 7 p.m. Eastern time to 9 p.m. Just 2 hours. Okay, it starts tonight. So the class that starts tonight is is the evening classes. We do alternating. So we like this month of August now. If we are doing evening classes, then the next month will be Saturday morning classes. So we alternate it. So this one is on Wednesday. On Wednesday, like today now, on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we do the GRC. Then on Thursday night, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., we do Security Plus. We do that concurrently like that for 8 weeks. And that qualifies you that, to start breaking into that tech. And when we finish these things, then you start prepping you for interview. Interview prep is continuous, non-stop prep. Every Saturday, we do interview prep for all our students. So that's what I'm saying. And then we also do mentoring. As we have a coaching platform, we have a mentoring platform where we just mentor you, mentor you, mentor you, mentor you. You can meet the mentors. You can meet people that are already in different framework, working with different framework. They guide you, they discuss with you, they show you things. Even if you are working, I can call somebody, oh, can you help so and so for what they're doing? Or can you guide this so and so? We have so many mentors, so many engineers that are already working. So we have all of those things, okay, in the house. And also give guidance for interview, for everything. I'm also giving guidance. Hi, Timmy Tokwe. Good morning. How are you doing today? Welcome. I'm ready to start. Okay, I'm going to give you my numbers shortly. Please, the WhatsApp line. Don't worry, I'm going to give you that. Hello, I'm here as well. Linking user, I said you are here as well. I don't know who you are. Your name is not showing. Your name is not showing. Let's know. Let's meet you. Let's know who you are. I'm so happy for all of you ready to roll. See, this is spirit. This is the spirit of tech. This is the spirit of tech. In tech, we don't. I spoke to a lady this morning, and she was so quiet and gentle and all of that. And I said, so do you have any IT background? She said no. She said no. Okay, tell me what you have. Then she said, oh, I have Security Plus. I have CISM. I was like, what? You have all this? But you don't sound like that. You don't sound excited. I said, I know that you're an introvert or you are pretty much like a very quiet and reserved person. I said, I'm also quiet and reserved too. I can be quiet for a whole year. But you will not believe that when I come to my career, I know how to switch it off and on. So I told her, I said, you need to switch it off and on. When you talk to a recruiter, be excited. Greet them. Let them know that you're excited to be here. Let them see that you're ready to work with them. You can't lay back and let them do all the talking. That's why they will not get back to you. So I was telling her that this morning. And this right here is the spirit of tech. Everybody's asking questions, everybody's involved, interaction. That is it. You're going to be in tech and you're going to be meeting people that have been in tech for many years or went to college for tech and all of that. And you also did, your little bit that you need for what area you want to be where you are good. But then you should be professional to engage them, talk with them. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in yourself. Whatever you are learning here is enough for you to, if I tell you it's enough, it's enough. I've been in tech for 30 years. I've done everything in tech. I have 4 degrees in tech. 4 degrees in tech, from software engineering to database to front end, back end. I have so many certifications. I have more than 10 certifications. So I've been doing tech all my life. If I tell you something in tech, I have a tech company for more than 18 years. I have a tech school right here. So if I tell you anything in tech, take it. Okay? Don't even ask any question. Just take it, follow blindly, pretty much, because I've seen it all. So like I said, thank God, or whoever said they want to start right away, you can text me on WhatsApp or regular text if you're in the US or UK. If you're in UK, you can send me a WhatsApp. WhatsApp is always good. Just mention to me, oh yeah, I saw you on YouTube, saw you online, and want to join the class for tonight, August night. Then I can help you. And for tonight, we have a promo going on. There's a $500 off coupon on this particular program that we have. So you can make sure you join so you can take advantage of that. And one thing we do here is what we call collaborative learning. People learning in cohorts. We put you in a group setting. You sit together with others, you learn with them. You are not going to be by yourself, confused. No, 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 no. We don't do that. You learn in a group and you work together. You have a group leader. You make it easy on you. It's not like you're all by yourself on some courses online somewhere and you don't know what you're doing and nobody to talk to. We don't do that. And I'm also the instructor. I guide you. I explain things in simple English. I don't use big English. If I have to use big English, that means I'm explaining that English to you. And you can hear me. It's not the one that they'll be talking to you and you can't even hear what they are saying. They are rushing and it's not clear. Everything is clear. Okay, and you can ask question. No question is stupid in my class. You ask your question and I'll explain to you. Okay, so that's very important that you know. Don't go and waste your money. They're all over the internet and advertising. The people still come back here after going all over the place and spend all their money. You don't need to spend all the money with us. Our classes are very cheap. Go online, go and check. Our classes are very affordable and you can break it down into 4 payments. You're not going to ask you to go and get a loan somewhere and then use that loan to pay for class. We don't do such things. You can see us physically, we guide you, do whatever you need to do, and we mentor you for a lifetime. Not the one that you do class today, tomorrow they throw you out and they lock the door. I don't do such things. I can't do such things. Okay, so so also another thing that also helps people that are prepping for interviews, you've done classes, you are prepping, you can get your trial box. The trial box is on our website. Okay, it's gonna guide you into prepping to break into tech. I'm gonna leave the link on the comment section so that you can also get your own copy. Okay, it's on our website. Very good. I see a few more questions. I see a few more questions. Okay, very good. Tunji from Qatar. Welcome, Tunji. Um, Thank you for Prof. Aku. Okay. With some mentoring, as this is the first course I've started and I don't have any, don't worry about that. We're gonna do all of the mentoring. Do you have a payment plan? Yeah, you can break your payment plan down into 4 install payment plan. 4 install payment plan. And that's a link for the trial box if you are prepping for interviews and you need extra push, extra, so just go ahead and get your trial box. The link is right there in the comment. Click on the link and get it. It's on the website. It's on sale right now on the website. Hey, Marvin. Marvin, how you doing? Welcome. Good day. Good day to you. Good day to you. Yeah. Forensic investigation. Forensic is covered in some of the classes. You get an introduction to forensic and security plus, and also forensic inside the CSAC lab class. There's some forensic there. Okay, very good. So schedule a call. If you are getting to want to join the class for tonight, reach out to me 240-350-6159. It's showing right here. Okay, 240-350-6159. It's showing right here on the screen. So thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for your time, for being here. I'm so happy that you're able to join us today. So today we're going to be going over some very great topic, and it's going to be it's going to be on third-party risk management, interview prep for that. I'm always telling you guys, a lot of recruiters are trying to hire you. Hiring manager is always trying to hire you, but you are not ready. How can you be ready? How do you prep? So a lot of these things you see here are from the trial box, and a lot of things you see here are from our program. So you are enjoying our program. If you enjoy what you see here, then join our program so you can enjoy more. We have all these things. As we have a coaching platform, we have a mentoring platform by itself. And you get to the mentoring platform after you finish all the courses, then you start prepping for interviews with the mentoring platform, whereby the mentors present every single time their frameworks. and you can, shadow them for your own interview and for your jobs. So I'm going to start with, who is a third party vendor? If you don't understand something, there's no way you can do well in it. If you don't understand what, you know, eh, I don't like a situation whereby somebody just rush to do something, you don't even know what you are doing. So that's why always in my courses, I break it down to a level of a sixth grader so that you can really understand what you are doing. Right. So who is a third party vendor? We talk about third party vendor risk management. How do you manage risk? So a third party vendor, often referred to or simply referred to as third party, is an external entity that provide goods and services and products to an organization, but is not directly part of the organization itself. So that means a third party is somebody that provides you services. If you are a business owner, that vendor that brings something to you, do you sell, you buy from, it literally now is a third party, is a vendor. It's not part of your company. Okay, so third party vendor can play various roles in supporting organizational operation, ranging from raw material to offering you specialized services. These are all third-party vendors. These vendors are usually separate legal entity with their own operations. So these vendors have their own operations too in their own business, but they are now coming to work with you. So you need to be careful what they are coming to work with you. As they are coming to work with you, you need to be careful because you don't know what they are coming with. They are coming in to work with you with all of their problems, all of their viruses, all of their environment. So you need to be careful. That's why we manage them. You have to manage the environment, as in seeing what kind of problem they can bring to us. I'm just saying literally now, so that people that are even here don't even have any IT background, cybersecurity background, you can understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to really go deep down so that you can really get this thing. It's not rocket science. So legal entities within their own operation, management, and business practices. So they have their own practices. We need to be careful. We need to know what they do. So we need to manage their risk before we can decide to work with them. It's like you're having a marriage with somebody. You are getting married to somebody. They're gonna come with their own troubles. You have your own troubles already, right? So this is how third party. You are marrying these two companies together, working together. They come with their troubles. You are managing your troubles. So when you come together, you have to make sure that you can rub minds and make sure that they're not gonna put you in trouble. See? So that's exactly what we're saying. And I said, example of third-party vendors are suppliers, service provider, contractors, outsource partners, cloud providers, manufacturer, and so on and so forth, like I already mentioned. So what is third-party risk management? What is third-party risk management? Sometimes we call it, the acronym is TPRM. It's the process of identifying, assessing, and mitigating potential risk. So that means you identify a risk, you now assess what kind of risk is this, and then you find a way to mitigate the risk so that the risk will not occur. Okay, so mitigate the potential risk that arise from the involvement of the third-party vendors, suppliers, partner, contractors, and service provider in an organization operation. Okay, sorry, this thing is sensitive. I hope you are hearing me. I hope you are following me. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, my mouse is sensitive. Give me 1 second. Okay, you know what? I'll just off this mouse because I think my mouse is joyful. I have a joyful mouse today. Okay, I'm just gonna click through. So The acronym we use is TPR. Something is not. It's not the mouse. It's the system. Give me 1 second. Or are you guys hacking my system? What are you guys doing? My engineers, are you guys hacking the system? Give me 1 second. Okay. Give me 1 second. I thought it was the mouse, but the mouse is not doing anything. So no, you guys are not even hacking the systems. Okay. Give me 1 second, please. Are you guys see here? Are you guys still with me? Uh-uh. Can you guys hear me? Give me 1 second. This card. Okay. Give me 1 second. Can you guys hear me? I want to be sure you guys are hearing me and still here. Okay. Okay, very good. So what we're saying is that I was discussing with you, there are different the different types of vendors. So we want to make sure that we are not also inheriting their we are not inheriting their problems. So we want to make sure that we're not inheriting their problems, and we're making sure that everything is working perfectly well, with them, and making sure that we are not having any issues with them. So I know you can hear me loud and clear, but yeah, someone is actually messing with my system, or maybe not, but the mouse is moving around. So Maybe you, yeah. So, so it's very important that we understand what the third-party vendors want, what problems they have, and now we can help them to assess those situations so that we don't get in trouble with them. Okay, so that's very important. So they can ask you many questions. There are different questions that they can ask you from when you're trying to get into this role as third party vendor role. So you need to understand certain, you know, question, both regular question and scenario based questions. You also need to understand that they want to, like kind of meet you, discuss with you who you are and all of that. So all those things you must know how to introduce yourself. Like if you don't know how to introduce yourself, you can always go back and watch all the other videos that I've done before that shows you how to interview, how to discuss, how to speak, about yourself, all those things we have done. But today we are just pretty much trying to review um, the third party vendor risk framework. So how can organization identify and assess third party risk? They can ask you that in the interview. How can an organization identify and assess third party risk? How? So identify the type of data and asset that vendor has access to. You must be able to identify the type of data. You must know the kind of data that this your third party vendor are going to be having access to, and the asset they will have access to. Because once you do, then you'll be able to know how to protect and what to look out for. Evaluate the vendor security controls. What are the security control measures they have in place? And risk management practices that they have in place. So you have to be able to evaluate those things. Okay, and it's not a one-man show. All these things what we learn in the class, in our programs. Assessing vendor compliance with applicable laws and regulations. So they have their own laws and regulation and their own compliance program. So those things have to be assessed. Conduct a background check on the vendor. You want to know who your vendor is, so they will be conducting background checks. And evaluating the vendor financial stability and reputation. You don't want to work with a vendor that is not financially stable or the reputation is in question, because you are going to start working together. So you identify, evaluating, assessing, conducting checks, and evaluating their financial stability and reputation. So all these things are the things that you have to do to be able to identify and assess the risk of these vendors that you're going to be working with. What they can ask you. Also, they can also ask, what are some of the common risks associated with third-party vendors? What are the risks? What are the risks that are associated with third-party vendor? Data breach. Some of the risks are data breach. Data breach vendor may not have the same level of security control as organization and may be targeted by cyber criminals. So data breach is one of the risks that a third-party vendor can have. Ask your question. If you have any question, don't just, can you guys still hear me? Can you guys hear me? Am I audible or am I the only one here? Okay, elevation. Okay, so you guys can hear me, right? So data breach is one of the risks that your risk associated with your third party vendor. So data breach, intellectual property theft. Third party vendor may have access to confidential information and may misuse it for their own gain. They can use those things for their own gain. They can see your information once they get access to it. So we have to note all those things. Regulatory violation. You know, the third party vendor may comply with applicable laws and regulation, which will result in legal and financial penalty for the organization. They may have reputational damage. So third party vendor that engage in unethical or illegal behavior may damage any organizational reputation. So you don't want to be involved with such vendors. So there will be a lot of checks on that. Financial loss. Third-party vendor may not deliver goods and services as expected, resulting in financial loss for the organization, right? So all these are issues that must be addressed. Okay? So how are third-party vendor complying with risk management requirements? How are they complying with these requirements? How? Like in all of the other training, if you have done any training here or before somewhere, include specific security and risk management requirement in contract with the third party vendor. There must be there must be a contract. There must be an agreement. Everything must be written, documented. Right. Conducting regular audits of third-party vendor to ensure compliance with security and risk management requirements. So there must be regular audits. Regular audits. Also implement a monitoring program to track third-party vendor. So there will be monitoring program that will track them. So there's a lot of tools that are used to track these activities and also track their risk management requirements. Also establishing consequences for non-compliance. If you are not compliant, this is what can happen. Because some third-party vendor might be doing some things that they don't care. They are doing it intentionally. It's not as if they don't know that they are coming to your company with all of these their imbalances, with all of these their threats and their threat vectors. So you need to do your due diligence before your company start working with them. So all these things they can ask you in interview. Providing third-party vendor with regular security training to ensure they understand the security awareness training will also help. Okay, so all these things they can ask you and you can answer to them. This is how the third-party vendor comply with risk management requirements. Right. And they can also ask you what are the best practices for implementing a third-party risk management framework. How? How do you implement them? Right? Develop a comprehensive risk management policy that includes third-party risk management. Every organization will have a policy. Every department will have a policy, and even especially for cybersecurity, there's policy for information security. So this policy will mention the third-party vendors and also explain everything that's expected. So policy is this is what is expected. So there will be policy and procedure. This is step by step of how you should do what this policy says you should do. Right? If you come to our program, you know that we treat policy in our classes. We discuss policy and we have templates for all these things. Establishing clear role and responsibility for managing third-party risk. You must establish clear roles and responsibility. So when they have clear roles, everybody knows what is doing what, who is doing what, and they're able to manage those third party risk. Conducting regular risk assessment of third party vendor. We are always have to conduct this regular risk assessment. Like I mentioned sometimes ago, there's risk assessor. All they do is come in and just work on risk assessment. Okay? And then requiring third party vendor to sign contracts that include specific security and risk management requirement. So they have to sign contract too. They are, like I mentioned, there are contract that's going on, and now we have to monitor them too, monitor their activities, monitor if they are in compliance, and develop a plan to respond to third-party security incident. If there's any incident, we have to respond to them. We have to be proactive. There's a particular um, incident, then we respond to the incident. This is what happened. This is what we should do to fix that. So all those things are very important. And peradventure, you are just seeing us for the first time, today we're discussing about third-party vendor risk management. We're talking about IMA third-party vendor risk management interview preps. And we we do guide you into breaking into cybersecurity. And these are some of the framework that we also, practice, and we also, discuss how to implement them, how to get jobs into them. Like the risk management framework now is very um popular in the US, but is a framework that if you understand this, you can pretty much map into other framework. It's a very comprehensive framework. It's very disciplined and structured. We have the ISO, we have the PCI DSS, I trust, um, GDPR, COBIT, and so many other SOC. Third party vendors, the one we're discussing today, and all the other ones like that. We discuss them in our program. In addition to cybersecurity, there are some other program also that we offer. I just want to mention these things as well. But just because you might be thinking it's only cybersecurity we're discussing, we also have security, agile, Scrum, product owner, software tester, keyway, business analysis, AWS cloud data, and so on, Tableau, Power BI. All those things are also part of our programs. Okay, so we can guide you into breaking into tech as much as you need. And if you have any question, feel free to ask them. Feel free to ask your question. I don't want to keep you for too long today. You can always come back and revisit and rewatch these videos. We have so many videos here on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Facebook. You can always come back there and watch them. Okay. Yeah, any question as we continue our discussion, any question, you can also reach out to me on LinkedIn. If you have not followed me on LinkedIn, this is my LinkedIn profile. Let me actually, oh jeez, sorry. Yeah, my LinkedIn profile. Just follow me on LinkedIn. Let me actually put it here. I'll put in the comment section later. So let's see. My section. Any question? Any question? I'm waiting for your questions. Do you guys have any question for me? Can you guys hear me? Am I audible, guys? I'm just sharing my LinkedIn profile with you for people that might want to link up. If you click on it, it should take you straight to LinkedIn, my LinkedIn profile, if you want to be on there. And if you go on YouTube, you can find at YouTube at MyIT University. Okay. So Give me 1 second. I'm waiting for all your questions that you might have as well. And don't forget that we always meet on Clubhouse. Okay? We always meet on Clubhouse every Monday, Wednesdays, and Mondays, um, Mondays and Fridays now. Mondays and Fridays now. So that's the YouTube link as well. Can you guys hear me? Hello, are we here? Is everything slowed down? Can you guys hear me very well? Loud and clear? Okay, you need the link to the clubhouse. Yeah, I'll send the link to the clubhouse later. I'll send the link to the clubhouse later so that if you go on clubhouse, okay, actually what you can do with the clubhouse, go on you on go on your, you can only join clubhouse from your phone. So go on your phone, download the app from the app store, download clubhouse app, and then when you go on clubhouse, look for MyIT University. MyIT University. You can use one word or two words, and also look for Prof. Temi. Prof. Temi Akin. That's it. That is my name on Clubhouse. And you look for MyIT University. I think it's not one word on Clubhouse. You will see us there. So we have more than 200 replays on there. You can listen to it. It's a lot of content we have on Clubhouse. If you go there, you will never regret it. Okay, so Linnea said, in the event you're already working with a third-party vendor and there's a data breach, how can you separate yourself from the negative reputation? Well, you are working together. That's why you do a due diligence. So when there's a data breach, they do all the due diligence. They said, oh, everybody has a monitoring strategy, and a strategy are put in place. So based on what your strategy is, then you do what is needful. Remember, there was a time that Facebook had issues with all this data breach, and they brought, so Facebook and Cambridge Analytical is third-party vendor to Facebook. So they said that Cambridge Analytical went ahead and pulled some data or did some things, and they now have to bring Facebook before the you guys remember before the Congress, and they were interrogating Facebook and all of that, and then they have to answer all these questions they're asking them. So we just have to go through that, but they can always, mitigate those risks or find a way to, because there's always going to be a contract that's signed. So even if we have to go through the process of saying, okay, we signed an agreement, you're not going to do so with people's data, something happened, there's always going to be a way around it that you can always cover yourself. When you have all the there's a lot of legal agreement, legal writings, legal, you know, practices that backs all these things up. So you're not going to be the one that's going to be totally messed up. Things happen. Things happen. So there's always going to be best. I can't tell you exactly this how it's done in this organization might be different from the other organization. When there's data breach, there are processes that need to be followed. There There are procedures that need to be followed. There are policies in different organizations, but they can always work around it. You know how many times there are data breach? How many people things that, like, almost every time there's data breach in all these banks, even IRS, even all these commercial companies, you know. So they always find a way to work around that. And it might be data breach might come through their third party vendor, through their credit card, through this, da, da, da. So there's always find a way around it. There's everybody has a policy. One of the things that I note, they don't talk about it out. They don't even tell the customer that they have a data breach and somebody stole your data. They will not say anything. You will not even hear there was a data breach on the 6 months after. They keep it in house. They try to mitigate all those risks. They try to, do everything they need to do and cover it up. Then after maybe 6 months, 4 months, they will not say it out. By that time, they will have fixed all the issues. So you see that a lot with us is departmental store, grocery store, all the stores that use credit card, a lot of companies, they have data breach every time. Cloud providers, they do have data breach, but they don't say it out. So there are policy that guides those things. Okay, and it's different from organization to organization. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've all had a wonderful time. I'm so excited that you're able to join. Next week, we're going to continue our discussion. If you're interested in any of our classes, make sure you join. You send out, let me see. You can reach out to me with the phone number I sent out to you. And keep pushing, keep moving, keep doing what you're doing, doing only the good thing and not the bad ones. If you are ethical hacking, don't go and hack people's stuff. Don't go and show your skills. Be an ethical hacker, not the bad guys. Not the bad guys. I don't want to make an hacker someone that's an hacker that will now come and hack themselves. Don't hack yourselves. Only hack when we give you the privilege or the opportunity. Okay? Use your tools wisely. Don't use it in bad ways. Very important. That's what we train you to be ethical, not to be unethical. Okay. Thank you so much, Toby. I hope you are doing good. How's your job? I hope you are doing good with your new job. So thank you all, everybody. Have a good one, and I'll see you all next week. If you are coming to class tonight, see you tonight. And if you need anything, reach out. Thank you. Love you all. Bye.